Hey, Lee Robinson here at American Sentinel Canine. So in this video we're doing a product review. A gentleman by the name of Jace Jensen. I'll put the link down below in the video description. And I'll also put a link to the product that we're going to review. Now, for full disclosure, he sent me 2 of these hides for free. I have no paid endorsement. I'm not getting any money for the product. I have not sent him any money for the product. He just donated it to me to give him a review on the product. And so that's what I'm doing here. If you're interested in this product, you'll see it in the video. We work it with 3 different age levels. We work with some puppies, and you can use this for puppies, for exercise, for prey drive development. Probably not the best for for grip work for puppies because it's a little hard. Now once it gets soft, it'll be good for pups. But for really, if you're doing it with a brand new one that's a little stiff, you might want to wet it a little bit if you're going to work it with puppies. Make it a little bit easier to grip. Yes, that'll make it a little slippery, but at least it'll be softer. Now, for a little older dog, we use Bam Bam, and it works great. And then we also finished up with Chewy, and it worked great. So those are dogs at different levels, and you can see it for prey development. You can use it for exercise. You can use it for bite work and targeting, and you can use it for just building a relationship with your animal. And you can also use this for obedience training, which we'll see. We do a little bit of that with Chewy, an adult dog. All right, but Jace Jensen's contact information, his phone number is 580-927-8797 if you want to reach out to him. His business personal link is TheGeneKing Army. That's TheGeneKingArmy. All right, his business is Broken Roads K9, the letter K, the number 9, not the word, Rotary Club. Broken Roads K9 Rotary Club. And then his breeding program is Broken Road Kangals. Now, I'll reach out to him to make sure that's consistent, that I haven't misspoke, because on his business it says Roads with an S, but his breeding program has Roads singular, no S. Okay, so I'll put the contact information in the video description. But what it is, it's just a piece of rawhide. It's going to be about 8 inches by 9 inches, this particular one. So you got an 8 by 8 square with a hole punched in an additional inch of retainment. So that's just this particular one. I just attach it to a tug device. Now something that's stronger than this would be good. Now I could use this, but you can see this one's broke. That's because I was looking at the camera and talking to the camera and wasn't paying attention to the dog, and she bit this and then turned direction. If I was working a dog, I wouldn't be talking to the camera, and that would not have happened. All right, but check out the video. You'll see it, like I said, for physical development, for prey drive development, for bite work, for targeting, and even some obedience training with dogs at different levels. Y'all take care, and I hope you enjoy the video. All right, we're gonna work some puppies here on a cowhide. And this is just for some exercise. Puppies like to grab the rope. You got to watch out for that. I don't want them grabbing the rope. They got to target the hide. And this, in my opinion, is going to be better for adult dogs than it is pups, because pups don't have a real big mouth and they like to grab something that's easy to hold. So while a rawhide may be a common tool for a lot of people, I personally would recommend them for a little bit older dog that has a little bit better targeting. See how they're on the rope? They don't know what's going on yet. They're just pups. Now you can get them to target the hide, but it's going to be easier when you're dealing with one dog instead of a litter, or instead of multiple dogs. So watch that red one come in here. Yeah, see, he was starting to get distracted. But the nice thing about a hide is it's got a good visual stimulation. All right, they're all in the hide, so let them work against each other. All right, I'm gonna let them work against each other. This rawhide was, excuse me, not rawhide, this cowhide was sent to us. They sent us 2 of them to try out, let us know, to let us tell you what we think of the product. I think it's a great product, especially for older dogs. For pups, you have to watch them targeting the rope. If you're interested in this product, the guy that sent it to me, I'll provide you his contact information here. All right, so we got 2 of them on the rope. Actually, all 3 of them are on the rope. So this is why I would prefer this for adult dogs, or not adults, but bigger than puppies. And if you're going to use puppies, it'd probably be better to just use one at a time. Let's go ahead and work this rawhide with the pups again. So it is a good prey stimulus, so they're going to get good exercise, which is good for physical coordination and development, and development of prey drive, not just physical development, but also drive development. All right, there you go, nice grip. Look at that. All right, 2 of them are on the hind, 1 is on the rope. The problem with something like this, because it's flat, you know, it's almost would be better if I softened it up with some water, rolled it up, and made something easier to grip. I hope this video is turning out okay, where you can see I had it focused on the dogs more so than on me. That one's got the hide nicely. Good girl, good girl. By the way, that brindle female right there, available and is counted. These pups are out of Slam and Nova. The light buckskin, that one's sold. She's actually leaving today. Now, all 3 are on the hide. Oh, one of them redirected from the hide to the rope. And they're thinking about it. But that brindle one's starting to get the hide nicely. I don't want them on the rope. Okay. Let's see what the brindle one goes to. Rope. Okay. So we're going to try this with a bigger dog and see how that goes. All right, so this is Bam Bam. This dog is a freaking beast. Nine months old. It's Sorrels. He's out of Boomer and Miss Bandit, which we actually have repeated. We got pups on the ground out of the same breeding. This is a very nice dog. 100% game bred American Pit Bull Terrier, ADBA registered. And this is his first time ever seeing a rawhide. Up, got the rope. No reward on that. Notice I don't pull, I don't play. So there's no stimulus when he bites the wrong item. But when he gets the right thing, we'll reward that grip. Oop, no stimulus. He didn't bite the tug, the rawhide. So we're gonna, again, not reward the grip. That's a mistake that a lot of people make. They wanna reward every grip. There's no fun, no pleasure, or joy when you bite the wrong item. There you go. Now he's on the right thing, so we're gonna play with him. Okay? So when he's on the grip, he gets to have combat. No reward. No reward. It's dead. He likes the hunt, so reward the hunt when he gets the right item. This is a mistake that a lot of people make. They want to reward everything. The training knowledge is just simply not there by most people that breed game bred American Pit Bull Terriers. They don't know how to get the animal to target the right item, and targeting is critical to success. So you can use something like this to teach a dog to target properly. Do a little exercise on changing direction, a little athletic skill, a little work. Good boy. Well, he's got to be pushing 60 pounds. And he is only like 9 months old. This is going to be, I really expect him to be my favorite game dog of all time. This dog is awesome. And his dad is awesome. Bam Bam is awesome. And his mother is awesome. And his grandfather, Frankie Bop, is awesome. So let me give you that contact information for, again, this guy that makes these hides. Like I said, he sent me 2 of them at no charge, but we did not get a paid endorsement, and we did not pay him for these hides. So I wouldn't call this a sponsorship. It's just a product that we can see a purpose for, And if you're interested in it, you can reach out to him at 580-927-8797. Well, he likes that hide already. It's going to have an odor to it, something that a rag's not going to have. Make him change his direction. Let's get him to jump, not high. I don't want him to hurt himself, right? So you can get these dogs to hurt themselves if you're just irresponsible with it. Whoop. So even then, like, you know, jumping itself is not bad if they're jumping straight, like they're running and jumping over bushes. That's fine. The problem is when you're jumping vertical, you can come down and land on your back end or a leg extended the wrong way, and that's where injuries can happen. So be mindful about how the dog jumps. So jumping like this, where it's linear, whoop, a little bit like that, that's fine. Let's see if we can do a proper one. Like that, that's good, that's good, that's good. All right, but we don't want to go straight up. Whoop, don't want to do that. That's how you get accidents happen. So that was not intentional on my part. I didn't expect him to do that. So look, none of us are perfect. We all can make mistakes, but we try to minimize that by learning from them and being aware. I see a lot of decoys do something that I think is foolish. They come in like this. That is not the best way to do it. Now, if the dog is tied down low enough that it can't get elevated, that would be fine. Don't ever do that when a dog's on a table where they can jump off and turn over and hit their back or something on the edge of the table. The best way to decoy work is to come in with your hands like this, because then the dog is lunging forward, and the only thing that's going to happen is maybe an impact on the neck where it's not going to come down and land upside down, injure a leg, or injure a spine. All right, so that's just a few pointers. We're on the tug, so we're not going to reward that. And we're going to end on a positive grip. Very good. All right, so we're going to end on a positive grip. Give him a little tug. I want him on the. There we go. All right. All right, you get it. All right, now this is Chewy. She's one of our American Sentinels. She's about 2.5 years old or so, and we just bred her with a scratch. And she has never seen this tug on a toy, but we're gonna, in this video, I'm gonna show you a little bit different approach on how to get targeting. Now she has done plenty of work, just not with this, okay? So when they're on a back tie like that, you can teach them to target the tug, okay? Because now they can't get the rope. All right, good shake, good grip. Let's do a counter. A counter is when they go for a deeper grip or put pressure or they shake. Any one of those is a counter. So now with the counter, we're gonna let her reward. We go slack and let her have the grip. Do it again. See how she chokes up every time I give her slack. All right. There you go. So she's learning how to get a deeper bite here that's more effective. All right, now I'll take her off the leash and we'll let you see her work it for exercise. Good, okay. All right, so we can reward behavior with this also. Sit. Good. So we can actually teach a dog to target on command. Sit. Good girl. Okay. Sit. No. So I'm not going to reward that because I didn't tell her down. I told her sit. 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 Yeah. Sit. All right, let's take her off the leash and let her exercise. Sit. Good. Okay. Whoa. Boy, you talk about some agility. Change directions and she caught it in the air. Off. Sit. Good. She don't cut it off. When I see her cutting it off, I change directions and she catches it in the air. Alright, so she broke my stick there. That's what happens when you do a video. You're not paying attention. Alright, so that's just how you work it with an adult dog. Alright, I hope y'all found something beneficial from this video. It cost me a stick. Again, I have no affiliation with this company. I get no sponsorships or money for if y'all buy one of these. His number is 580-927-8797. Broken Roads, the letter K, the number 9, Rotary Club. All right, she's gonna chew on it for a minute. We don't want that. I guess you could do it sometimes, but I'm not gonna. Oh, sit. Stay. Stay. All right. Come here. Heel. Come here, girl. Here. Chewy, come here. Good. It's on her foot. Chewy, come here. Sit. Okay. Y'all take care and have a blessed day. We're going to let her have it.